Hello everyone, how are you all tonight? Hope you are doing good. Let's see whether we can get things going. Share it out. Facebook. Twitter. Ah, okay, what am I doing now? I think shared it out. Let's grab the link and share, yes, on Discord. And I guess we'll do mine as well. Hey Joshua, didn't you do? You're probably thinking, well, did I do him? Yeah, a couple years ago, but you're probably thinking Warard because we did end up discussing Wizlock a little bit when we did that. When we did when I did Warard couple months ago. And hello, Elric, how are you? Hey, Rebellious, I'm tired from animating a video all day. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're tired. Okay, let's take that off. There we go. Oh, I finally got time to watch this. Oh, yeah, you did Warhard Human and Warhard Demon. Yeah. And unfortunately, I never finished Lightning from last week. I gotta finish up the bike at some point. And how is Joshua? How is Elric? And how is Rebellious? Hey, Timothy. Oh, let's see. I do want to show off something I got the other day. Open. And if anybody wants to come on and talk and all that, the Discord is open. Okay, so let's see. So there is the first look at page. Oh, I think that's slightly wrong. No, that's right. Hey, it's our mostly beloved weirdo history. I have been crunching down on working on content since Delta strain of COVID is making me annoyed with people. And Alric as always. So we we will be starting to color this on Monday, the 6th of September at noon. This is a new page. Also, cross I still want 2 of that Canadian Shield card. Oh, don't. That is which character is next to the shield? Oh, that's Messenger, Joshua. That's the angel from, well, one of the angels from the first one, the one that he actually met in the book. I have a whole video about me being weird. Don't worry, Rebellious. We are all weird here. This is true. Okay, so, I don't know what pose I'm going to draw. Wizlock in what he is going to do. Watch this to see how weird I am. So, for those that didn't probably quite catch the drift with that drawing that I said I'm going to be coloring, page 10, the Canadian Shield on September 6th at noon. In other words, High Noon will be back twice a week in September. Well, I'm not weird, I'm just different. Cross question. If I start drinking copious amounts of Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, Punch, and Flash instead of Coca-Cola, is that considered betrayal? Since Mountain Dew is a Pepsi product? Yes. So, at first, I'm going to be trying to keep it to just be coloring cross comics pages. If I get done a page before I have another page, I'll just work on something else. So that'll be Mondays and Fridays that we will have High noon. We won't be Lizzie Liver. No. 2 times a week is a good start. I knew. And we will still have Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock as well, and Thursday night at 7 o'clock over on Odyssey. Uh, First 10 in, then after dark. Will we get high for the return of I mean? I hope not, unless it's high on life. Yes, where after dark was our cheers. I thought the whole channel was supposed to be like Timothy, no matter which program. Oh, by the way, Cross, I'm still making the alternate cover for Snowdrift if you want me to. Yeah, we gotta get together with that for that, me and you, and I guess work on it a bit for you. I found stuff where I sent you stuff where things showing that needed to be worked on from the first time you showed it. It's cheers every time on cross streams, even though I have once seen an episode of Cheers. I've seen every episode. A couple years back, a friend of mine bought the series, and I borrowed it and watched all the episodes. I did, and I think when I did redraw it, you were surprised that it was your copy of the original. Yeah. So at some point, me and you can get together and meet off air or something like that. Whenever you might be available. Uh, yeah, but it's been hard to draw because it's been usually humid in California to the point where 5 degrees feels like above feels like 5 degrees above the actual temperature. Yeah, I can understand that. I'll find I will find to make time for us to discuss it, but might be it might be a little, but I need to get things set up because Hangouts is gone. If I'm yeah correct, yeah, I'm just using a program called Google Meet. It's just as easy as Hangout. You don't have to sign up for it or nothing, and it just uses your browser. And if you need to, because of how warm it is where you are, if like 9 or well, I was gonna say 9 or 10 your time, but that's like if around 9 your time, if you need to meet 8 or 9 your time, so 11 or 12 my time. That way, hopefully the sun's gone down for you and it feels a little bit better. We can do it about that late at night. Also, since I don't have AC. No, it's not hotter. You just feel it more since you don't have the AC. You don't get to relax inside in the coolness of AC. Still the same amount of heat outside, whether you have the AC or not. True, the heat gets to me someday. Yeah, it does me too. And like I said, if anybody wants to go on Discord and come on and talk, they can too. The on air is open. Because unlike Arizona, there isn't a law that requires all houses to have AC. Yeah, I don't think there should actually be a law. And just because you make it law doesn't mean somebody will turn it on. Because it costs a hell of a lot to run those things. That's why my mom has a fan and I actually have two fans. And the thing is, not all of California is as bad as where you are. Because if you get up to San Francisco and all that, from what I know, they get snow. So you don't want to make that part of California required to have an AC unit. Oh, I know. It's just to avoid heat stroke because a good portion of Arizona gets to about 120 in the day and 90 at night. How do I know this? I plan on moving there possibly. Oh, probably just to get away from California, right? True, but unlike San Francisco, I'm not. I'm not under draconian law. But it's amazing how much difference in your same state that there could be so much difference between Northern California and Southern California. Weather-wise, they're both a bit crazy for cities, LA and San Francisco. So what's the deal with this Wizlock guy? You mean his history and all that, I take it? Joshua? Yeah, and for once in history, LA is now full-blown demolition man. Literally, you need to prove you're vaccinated to do anything. Heil Hitler! All I gotta say is we're bringing back segregated society, and it'll be over something different than the color of a person's skin. I thought we wanted to get rid of segregated society. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Demolition Man made me wonder, was the rest of the country exactly like LA? Or had there been a split in the United States? Cross question. Is that a cape? Or is this character adult only character? What, this? This isn't a cape, but more of a loin cloth. Although he's supposed to have a bit of a cape too. Here, give me a sec. I will show you. Wait, Rick was secretly. Let's see. Open with paint. Open with paint. Let's go over here. Okay, so here's a few drawings. And that's what I mean by loincloth. The part that's going out like that is this. He's got sort of a open whatever the shirt, and it somehow opens up into pants. Go. I guess the front of the pants is cut open. Got the loincloth. He's got regular pants on. He does have a cape slash cloak on. It never really specifies. It was just LA to San Diego, but we can assume it's just that area in the movie. Dr. Doomgulls. There's Does that help you out, Ulrich, with the drawing? And speaking of separating by people in groups, some schools have already done that in New Jersey. The principal of the school basically said it was so everybody felt equal in learning. So let's go back to Cuba. And as for his deal, all that is known of Wizlock, is the little he has revealed. That being that that was he that he was born into a family of generations a practicing wizards, warlocks, sorcerers, witches. From the time he was born, he was taught all the mystic arts. As he grew up learning all about mystic arts, he became powerful. He, however, sought to gain money as well as add to his power. How he got into being an assassin is yet to reveal. I guess money, maybe. Wizlock seems to be very highly skilled in a variety of martial arts, thus making him an excellent hand-to-hand combat. His training in the mystic arts, with his training in the mystic art, he has become even deadlier foe, unless one truly knows the place in Christ, leaving his magic ineffective on that person. Ironically, yes, too. But once the parents found out things are not going well for that principal, I guess not. Unfortunately, he didn't get the principle of the matter. Or maybe he will get the principle of the matter. It certainly wasn't a very principled stand on of his. The parents seem to be taking a very principled stand, though. Me and all my principle jokes. Okay, right. Well, there was middle school where they made students take a questionnaire about race and gender identity and were instructed not to tell their parents. Yeah, I heard about that one. And then, of course, some kid went and told his parents. Jeez, like that wasn't going to happen. Hundreds of kids. Yeah, none of them are going to tell their parents. Especially when you tell them not to tell their parents. See, they should have made to make sure they didn't tell the parents to say, tell your parents. I hear about that. Heard about that too. Apparently, during the lockdown, some parents had to sign a waiver that they will not listen in on their kids' class in their own homes. Yeah, that's when you get to be suspicious about what. To me, that would get me suspicious about what's being taught or what's being said. And I wouldn't adhere to it. If I was a parent, I would raise Cain about that. I would whip my ass with it and mail it to them. It's like, what is so confidential that the parents aren't allowed to listen in on their kids' classes? Very suspicious. Very sus. Laugh like Timothy. I would do the same. Anyways, enough of humanity going down a spiral of hell. What else is there to talk about? Well, I went and seen Suicide Squad today. I'm not sure whether that would go with what you guys are talking about or something different. It wasn't too bad, and I actually think it was a little better. In some ways, it was better than the first one, and in some ways, not. You mean the Suicide Squad cross? Very different movie, apparently. Okay, what do you mean, Ulrich? Or are you just trying to differentiate it from, or that's how they're differentiating it from the original? Well, it had an actual good, a fairly decent uh, DC villain that they had to go against. It wasn't that they had to. Well, I was going to say they didn't have to go against one of their own, but that's wouldn't necessarily be true saying that. Uh, just kidding. Yeah, too. Because there's the Suicide Squad and the Suicide Squad. The one has Deadshot in it, and one has not Deadshot in it. Well, I went to see the newest one, which did not have Deadshot in it. Ulrich. I went to see the one that had Bloodsport, Peacemaker, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Weasel, King Shark, Ratcatcher 2, a couple other characters. I didn't go see it, but I heard it was better than the first one. Oh, I like the ultimate villain that they had to face a lot better in this one. Polka Dot Man, I hear, was interesting. Yeah. If you've got the money to go see it, Ulrich, I'm not sure whether you have cheap Tuesdays. I'd go suggest go see it on a, if you can, on a Tuesday. A lot of wacky and zany characters. Yeah, I heard it was Patrick. I mean, it's Starfish. I must admit, I thought that as well, but not technically Starfish. It was Starro. And I think they did a good job doing Starro. Heck, I think there was only two characters, well, three technically returning characters in the other one. Rick Flag, although I think it was a different actor. Harley Quinn, well, four, I guess. Amanda Waller, and Captain Boomerang. Same actor for Flag? It was? Okay. Wasn't sure. He seemed a bit skinnier. I heard the piece. I've heard the character Peacemaker was fun in the movie. Yeah. I actually have a Peacemaker comic. He wasn't originally DC, and I don't know a lot about the character either, so I don't know how close. I don't know what to make of how they treated the character. Heck, I must say, except for Harley Quinn and Waller, I didn't know. Well, I know I've heard of Bloodsport. Actually, there's two Bloodsports, or there was in the DC universe. They argued over the name, and they had the name for different reasons. One was racist, one wasn't, and the one that wasn't was actually black. The white Bloodsport was racist in the comics. If let me guess, DC saw dollar signs and said mine. If he was originally DC, well, they might have purchased him a long time ago. Elric, it's sort of like with Shazam. It might have been. I'm not sure what company. Here, let me see if I can find out quick. I wish they didn't kill spoilers, but I guess they kind of done with the DCEU, so he could come back after Flashpoint. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was first. It says first originally owned by Charlton Comics, and then later acquired by DC. Uh, I watched some spoilers of the movie. I just don't know if Polka Dot Man survives. You'll have to watch it and find out. Okay, so the character was originally created in 1966, His first appearance in DC was June in 1994 with an unknown alias. His name was Mitchell Black in September 1999. So I guess they made the character, two different people had the name in DC. In Charlton Comics, it was Christopher Smith. Oh, Peacemaker was briefly shown in flashbacks in Alex Ross's and Mark Waid's Kingdom Come as a member of Magog's Justice Battalion, along with the rest of Charlton Comics action heroes. Oh, cool. Mark Waid, no thanks. Actually, Kingdom Come is a very good novel or graphic novel. It's before Waid became moronic, and then of course it features the art of Alex Ross, who well. It's actually supposed to involve some of the Book of Revelation, or supposed to, but of course, taking it completely out of context or not even seeming anything to do with it, except for Gog and Magog. If I didn't know what the situation with your boy Zach Mark Wade, I might have. What, Mom? What?
I just needed your help, but that's all right. You're online.
Yeah. I know that's over and done with, but I still don't want to give him money. Yeah. Well, there's other ways to read it, Alric, without getting hit. You could buy it used, Kingdom Come, the four-issue graphic novel, without giving him any money. Like if you go to a comic store and find it used, you're just giving the comic store money, not him. you don't give Mark Wade money by saying he made a good book. And that's very true too. That is also true. Did you see the trailer for the anime Star Wars thing? No. Actually, I saw there was a trailer for the Batman movie for next year with, for what I saw with, thing. Unless I missed that trailer because I got in about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes late for the movie. But it was still showing, trailers. I saw a preview for them when they first announced it. I don't have high hopes. Anybody watch the first episode of What If? Unless it was a theater exclusive trailer, I don't think it was new. The Batman trailer? Do you mean Joshua? Hey, Chris. How are you? New because I don't have Disney Plus. How are you tonight, Chris? The only what if I might watch would be what if Chris started watching the MCU. I'm good in you. I am good. They got good anime studios, but that doesn't mean good anime. Hey, it's Disney. Of course they've got to have good animation studios. Very good. Churning out black and white pages that need coloring soon. Ah. Oh, if you decide to do that thing that we were talking about, Chris, you probably won't be putting the character in costume much. She doesn't appear in costume until right near the end. Yeah, I just watched the trailer. It looks pretty similar. You know the grind. Yeah, I do. Earlier, I was showing off page 10 inks for the shield. Now, let me show you. There we go. No, she's not naked. She has normal clothes on. You know, like not a costume. And I'm going to be starting to color this the 6th of September here at noon. Monday, September 6th at noon. I'll be starting to color this. I love animated when it comes to Star Wars. There are a few styles that fit Star Wars. Sunrise Studio makes good Gundam. That would make good style for Star Wars. And if you want to come on, Chris, unless you have Discord, I have a thing that says on air. If for anybody that wants to come on, that what if episode felt rushed, like it was trying to do the whole Captain America movie in 30 minutes. The animation for the action was good, but the mouths were weird, and the style art is ah. Well, that's the thing. A lot of what if books are, I think, rushed like that because they're usually trying to tell a big story like that. The odd time they do a what if thing in 2 or 3 books, but usually it's one story per book, maybe two sometimes. Uh, this is why Disney can't make good story anymore. They do when they do, they drop the ball. What if used to be a cool idea? Yeah. What if used to be a lot of one shots too, where artists might not be as invested as a regular series. True, true. I'm not even sure how often that's being released as um, episodes. I would have thought the second episode would have been out by now, but I haven't seen it anywhere. That's the problem with doing what if stories in one book. It's I loved them, but they always felt like the creators knew it didn't count. And I liked the Peggy in the movies, but I didn't like Captain Peggy, Captain Carter. What about Peggy in her TV series? Did you like that, Joshua? The Agent Carter TV show. Alright, I'm gonna dip out early. My pad's overheating. I need to charge it. This one cross. Look forward to high noon. Being back 2 times a week. Never watched the show. Captain Carter was pretty good. It had Stark in it a little bit. The only problem was they stopped it because she got another lead in another show. I'm not even sure what it was. Can't remember. Darn, Agent Carter lady is in the next 2 Mission Impossible movies. Are you saying that's a bad thing, Chris? No, I think straight for her. I'm sure she'll be OP and all. Overpowered? Yeah. Overpowered characters are fun though. Look at Superman. I saw it. Felt way too CG for me, but who knows? Did you see the possible leaked photos of Moon Knight? I might have. Oh, that's Chris was responding to that. This should be nice when I color it on Thursday. Wizlock looks cool. Yeah, he is a bad guy. A little bit mysterious. I've done his face before, and I haven't done his face before. Depends on how far back I guess I want to put it in the shadows or whatever. He is a martial artist. Um, he's like probably Doctor Strange and one of the good martial artists in DC or whatever combined, or Doctor Fate if you want, or Zatanna if you want DC. And Batman combined. He first appears in The Flame. He is a sorcerer assassin. So he hires himself out as an assassin. He's 6'2", 195 pounds. When you do see his hair, it's blonde, and he has blue eyes, or like Doctor Doom and Moon Knight combined. Doom Knight. I guess maybe. He does have blades that come out of this. Let's see. It was showed him off a little bit earlier. Some of my other drawings. So there's one. This is a newer one. I didn't put the cape on him for some reason. And as I said, it has like knife type things that comes out of there. I'm back. I'm on my phone. I don't know how long you'll be going for cross. I'm not sure either. Or, I'm pretty much done here. Yeah, I don't mind sitting and talking if people are here to talk. So we did forget a couple minor things, like his gauntlets on his boots. So And I put my signature on the brick wall as graffiti. Although I messed up my first name for somehow. So yeah, there is a lot of block on him. That's a good way to leave your signature out loud. Why are you giving him blackface? Well, as I said, in some of these, I think I guess I didn't haven't blacked out his face. Oh well. I thought I had. Maybe I'm confusing it with another character. Now, Cross now, hence High Noon is slowly coming back. When will After Dark come back? I don't remember what you said. I haven't said anything about for After Dark. I did say that Tuesdays and Thursdays will remain the same. Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. I will be doing my weekly draw of my character, drawing him up, him or her up, and then Thursdays on Odyssey at 7 p.m. coloring up, digitally coloring on there. Mondays and Fridays for High Noon are going to be saved for doing digital coloring of the comic or comics, depending on whether I can get pages of both. I'm not sure when I'm going to be bringing back After Dark at this point. You know, that'll be doing 5 shows a week, so that might actually be good. Um, I might leave Wednesdays open. And I've got editing to do for video games I've been playing too, and I've been slacking off on that. I've been slacking off on doing editing for these type of videos too, record and put them into 5-minute videos. Hold that thought. I'm gonna get back on my pad. It's good now. Hot. When are you? When are you going to win the D and Q fan edition and go to the pros again? I don't know. Are you guys gonna come out and vote for me? Enforce again? And I gotta get on there. I forgot about it last week. I don't know what they were doing. Anybody know what they did last week? I'm trying to get my. Oh yeah, guys. If you're looking for a comic to get over on Kickstarter, give me a sec here. There's a good comic to get, and you can get it fairly cheap. It's fairly cheap too. They were drawing some anime no one cares about on Booster's channel. Okay, so let's see. Bring that off. Cool. Okay. So yeah, there's a great Cyclopean issue 2. It's $10 plus that gives I think free shipping in the U.S. for issue 2, but if you want issues 1 and 2, $20. And I know it's $10 and it's $10 for shipping in Canada, so that's like probably less for the States. You get probably a bunch of these cards. Here's some of the pages. I did a review on issue 1 here on my channel. Rick, why are you shilling, Rick? Does he pay you to do this? I guess Rick officially sold it. No, he doesn't pay me. I'm just, I want to see a friend do good. 20 days to go. He's over half of his thing. He's $301 of 500. Yeah, so yeah, if you guys got money at the beginning of the month or end of the month or whenever, you want to support a good book, you'll like it. I'm pretty sure. If you like the Canadian Shield, I'm pretty sure you'll like this. I can't believe you're associating yourself with this guy. Why? He was in the chat earlier, Joshua. Don't you know what he did? What did he do? He's also the author and creator of the Cluster Fudge book that you might have heard of. And actually, he's going to be coming out with Cluster Fudge 2 soon as well. Oh, did he commit heresy against anime or manga or Coca-Cola? No, he was Chris T here in the chat earlier. Chris T, Hero Shack. This Cyclops guy beat me with a stereo contact. I see. I would like to know who had the better stats to win. 2 eyes versus 1 eye. Does that mean you had to keep twice as many eyes open as him? I once won against a floating eyeball. Dust, dust got in his eye. He's deaf. He's mute. He's got 1 eye. And he's looking to save the day. Me, oh my, what a wonderful guy. So he's telling Keller, but mutated. I guess so. Well, he's mute because he doesn't have a mouth, Elric. And he's deaf because he doesn't have ears. So not quite like Helen Keller. No, he's not blind. But he does only have 1 eye. Did you see the animated trailer for Kanye's? No, I have not seen that yet. So, yeah, we'll finish this up, like I said, Thursday on thing. I'm not sure what else I can say, what else to do. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? I think you worked on that for over a year. It's pretty good. Yeah, I've seen him working on bits and pieces and putting up bits and pieces here and there. It's not. I did not. It's been a while since I have the first issue, but the packing was not great. It tore up the bag, but the comic was fine. Well, that's good that the comic was fine, but bad that the other things get tore up. So, unless anybody has anything else to say, I think I'm going to end here for now. Remember the vomitorium people in about 25 minutes. Go check them out. So, we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day, night, week. Hopefully, see you Thursday over on us.